Yeah.
what's happening. We are talking. See, Deb, she didn't. She says we're talking. They're seeing something we're not seeing, Michael.
What's that mean?
Let me look at this as a spectator on my phone to see
Okay.
what's happening. Franchising Toro would be a great idea. Debbie says hello. Let me check this out from a spectator's point of view. Give me just a second.
He's back. Are you going to behave?
No, no, I'm no. You're
we,
just. I'm.
Bella
we
said
featured you
hello.
there.
Joe, hello. I'm seeing comments now. Okay, hold on.
No, no.
Let's
I'm
see if
just.
I.
Just when you get some good news, it's all about when your show's about good news, about positive. So it's good to get some good news on a Monday morning, first day of the month, new month. Even though around it is lockdown, but to be positive and focused and have that energy to keep moving forward, and I'm in a
Good.
mindset today, which is great. So it's all good.
Okay, Haps is on a serious slow motion speed right now, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in a really, really, really slow motion.
Okay. Well, if we have the other networks going, at least they'll see us. Some people.
Yeah, it'll start. I turned them on. It'll take a few minutes. We're in slow motion. What is a real kettlebell? Good question. I don't know, Richard. I think kettlebell. Don't you mean by cowbell or something of that nature?
Cowbell. Anyway.
I say in the morning. So are you feeling positive today? Are you?
Yeah.
You feeling good? You seem like you got good energy today.
I'm feeling, I'm just when you get some good news, it's always gives you that kind of hope that yes, it's all.
What do you think of the new and improved Randy here? He did his own hair. I love it. I think it's great.
I'm not sure about the orange fake tan, but that's apart from that.
It's not fake.
It's my natural after I'm burnt look.
I'm joking.
Okay, Michael.
Yes,
just
sir.
this second, it shared that I was online. The very first one I connected only shared now.
Weird.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
So how long have we been on here? And it's sharing like 10 minutes later?
20 minutes maybe, bud. You've been on.
Okay, so there's our issue. We have the very first Twitter I shared only came out now, 20 minutes later. So we got a little bit of a slowdown there. We'll work it out. Things will happen soon. You just have to drag a little bit, speed things up.
Well, at the beginning, when we first started doing Happs, I never got ever YouTube on. Like YouTube would
they
not
may
have
have a lockdown in Saudi next week. Oh, great.
Ooh. What does that entail, Randy, for you guys if it's a lockdown? Is it different than ours?
It could be many different things. Stay in your city, only go to work 6 hours a day. There's numerous things it could be. So Thamer is telling me there may be a lockdown next week. Yeah, I'll call people tomorrow and figure out what's going on.
Have you been infected by the stronger strain of the virus?
I don't know. Thamer, I guess he would be saying that. Maybe it's a possibility.
Oh, boy.
But actually, if there was any problems, airlines would have told me.
Yeah?
I'll have to look through my email a little while and see if I got a message from Philippine Air.
You know, Canada, a lot of the Canadian airlines now won't let people go on vacation. They're not going to destinations like Cuba or Mexico. So they can still go to Florida, though. And the other thing is if you come back, they make you pay $2,000 for the testing and all this other stuff. So they're trying to deter people. The people that have the money, it's not going to change a thing. They're not going to care. They're just going to do what they do.
I don't know. It depends. Some people will, some people won't. What they do here in the Philippines to deter you wanting to go to another island is they make you stay in a building with no air conditioning for 2 weeks.
That would do it.
Yeah, so it's just an open gym that's in the public. Yeah, the Minister of Health confirmed that we're having a second wave here in Saudi. Okay. Well, that's slightly alarming, but let's see how it goes.
Is the weather for you more pleasant in Saudi because it's dry?
I live in the eastern region where it's humid.
Oh, so you got
I live
humid
near
too.
the sea, so it's humid. It's
Oh,
only dry when you go in the center of the country into Riyadh. But no, it's mostly humid where I'm at.
what you
Same here.
eating, Fraser?
Right. Well, I'm eating, so I'm not showing you on camera as much as possible.
There we go. Well, just tell me when you're done eating. I'll let you back up. Okay.
So,
Ciao.
Michael, now your job and your employment's regular now. There's nothing restrictive.
No, it's everything's restrictive. I'm not doing the job I usually do. Um, be,
Okay.
Before I used to run the elevator and do tours in the building for our clients. That's it. That's all I did. So
Okay.
I ran the building. It basically came in at 8 o'clock, ran this elevator until 5, and went home. Now I'm doing social media, and I'm checking on the building because there is quite a homeless problem. So we have people trying to get in the building and things. So yeah, I'm more like slash security Twitter guy, and now helping some of the people from work who are business specialists to get their brand shining on Happs. And you were on the show
Okay.
yesterday. That was fun. That was some of the
You
best
know,
numbers.
your gentlemen are actually more sector related than business related. They have expertise in different sectors, but as far as business as a whole, I think they're more concentrated in a singular sector.
I would agree. IT,
Yeah. So business
absolutely.
in general. So I would maybe clarify the business to this type of sector instead of generalization.
Yeah. The other thing I would love too is in the future to have,
Thanks,
like we
Walt.
did yesterday, more friction. We get people in who don't have the same opinions. I think it's better if there's friction. I do.
I
Or
always
difference
make
of opinion.
yeah, there you go. I try to disagree just to make the content.
I know you do. I know
I
you
mean,
do.
I do it, and I do it just to make the content. I mean, they used to call me up on a show earlier, and that's what they asked me to do. Just
Fraser, you
show,
done?
make sure you stir the pot.
Fraser, you done eating? Okay, there you go. All right. We can bring him back up. There you go.
It's just coffee.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Thank you, buddy. I needed that. Thank you so much. That's awesome. So they're clearly not getting rid of their problems that they're having with Happs at all. The phone is a mess. People can't
Randy
see
can
themselves.
stir the pot. He's good at it. Thank you, Gemini Power Chris. What's up? Yeah, I like to stir the pot sometimes for no reason. Just I used to be invited on different shows. Only they asked me, please stir the pot because there's shows were getting kind of they were getting old and they wanted to refresh it.
Yeah, people like a little drama. Now, yesterday, I want to go a little deeper on something you said. You said where you are, you have no problems with supply chain in the sense that you go to the stores, it's the same. The shelves are stocked. They have the same goods they had before. Have
Yeah, there's no
prices
problem.
in Canada, Randy. It's insane. There's like half the products. Everything has gone up 30% in price. It's become this gouge. It's ridiculous. Like if I could look at prices from a year ago to now, a lot of stuff is almost double, especially if you eat fruits and vegetables. It's not good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not
for
seeing
you,
any price hike whatsoever, so I'm not really sure what's going on.
well, I think it's an opportunity. And the other thing is too, where we are, there's only a few retailers, so they have the whole pie. There's no competition. So where do you go? Like, and if the few people that are open work together and go, hey, this is the set price, let's stick to that. They could easily
You
do
don't
that.
have a farmer's market?
Um, you do, and those places do well within neighborhoods. We don't really have a huge farmers market type of thing. Plus, we're told not to leave our house. We're allowed to go
Oh,
for we're allowed to go for a slight walk. If you have to go to work, it's good, but We've been told basically go out once a week, get your groceries, wear a mask, wash your hands, all this stuff. Social distancing. Mental health is not good right now for a lot of people. It's not the Telly Savalas look right now. It's more
Well,
like,
I think that's where, when you look upon the planet, those who have grown up and experienced daily adversity in their lives, in your third world who are struggling on to live in a certain amount of money, this is just another stone that's been put in their path that they're used to kicking aside. So I think what happens in the more affluent countries is the affluency has made you spoiled a bit, and you're not used to the most slight bit of struggle. And where here, people's daily life is about struggle, no matter how you look at it. So the people are just used to living this way.
I agree with you. I watched a show, it was a few years ago, and they said the people, if we ever had a pandemic or some form of world crisis, people that were homeless or people who were impoverished would have the least amount of problems adjusting, because they would have the skill sets to be able to move forward and not just dwell in the things that aren't. So you said it beautifully, actually.
Anyway, I don't know. I just don't experience the same thing that I'm seeing throughout North America. Everybody seems to be a little off the rocker for the most things that really I don't know. I think you have to walk the shoes of everyone on the planet to understand how things work.
So
So
where
many
you
of us
are,
just not travel.
so where you are now, can you go to a restaurant or you can just get takeout?
I just went to a Korean barbecue, all I could eat. We're at a buffet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Fraser, how about you? Can you go to a restaurant?
Unfortunately, no. Edinburgh's completely shut. I
Okay.
was working there the other day. Everything's closed. There's nothing.
Okay.
No.
The people in the comments, can you go to a restaurant, go to a club? Can you socialize? Do you need to do social distancing where you are? What's your current stat? I'm just interested in to see how different it is in different places. See, in Canada,
Hello, hello, Ethan Allen. Sorry.
in different parts of Canada, your kids can go to school, and in different parts you can't. It's all on how much it spiked in your area, the COVID. Are we doing meditation right now? What are we doing?
I know I'm reading the comments. Sorry about that. Walt is saying, apart from the fact that I cannot travel on my treks, life is much better now working from home. Earl Ethan Allen says restaurants only, and Miss Chris says takeout only. Debbie Max says takeout only in Maine. So it looks like, yeah, most places have closed to the public again. They
Kathy,
made an announcement here in the city of Cebu. The mayor basically, or I don't know, is it the mayor or the government? They said that they just can't afford a lockdown. There's no money left, so they
yeah,
can't afford to feed the communities. They're gonna have to. What was the country who just went for it? Was that Switzerland or who decided they weren't going to lock anybody down and they were going to go for herd immunity? How did that work?
yeah,
Sweden.
yeah. It was Sweden, and that was a while ago, and it went fairly well.
Okay, so they did. They made it.
Well, there were many scientists that believed, and doctors, that when it was the lighter strand, we'd be better off to fight it, because then we'd have some form of immunity. If we didn't fight it and we waited till we have the heavier strands, which we have now, the people would be doomed. So, in other words, we basically set ourselves up for a huge loss. But many people are fed up, especially in Canada. There's protests all over the world right now. People saying we're not doing it. I am, I am an essential business. It's essential for me to do business. That's some of the signs I've seen. I don't know. I think it's unfair to some of the small shops, the mom and pop shops, that they can't be open. But I
Okay. Jen says. I mean, Chris said they never opened, and Sweden. Her aunt lives there, and they're doing fine.
You mean they never locked down?
Yeah, they're doing fine. Yeah. So
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
But see, the thing is, many people believe we should protect those that are at risk and have them stay home. But the rest of us should go and live our lives.
Okay, maybe we should handle contraception the same way.
Explain deeper, Randy.
And explain deeper. If we're worried about too many people on the planet and too many people procreating, maybe we should put a limit on those who actually procreate.
That is one of the theories they've had for a very long time, that certain countries, they frown upon, well, number one, having females, and number two, you can't have more than one child. So
Yes, this is true. That happened, but they changed that in China, I believe. Bella said that's wrong. I knew that would fire up somebody. No lockdown here where I am, says Cup of Joe in Lakeland, Florida. I don't know. I see a lot of Richard SWE. Just subscribe to you.
thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So
By the way, if anybody's here, I may have to go back and check. I'm noticing every week 20 to 30 people that I talk to every day, I have to resubscribe to you. And this happened to me at least 30 people every week. I got invited to someone's broadcast yesterday, and I went to check it, and it said I didn't subscribe. Well, yes, I did. I got unsubscribed from Bobby's broadcast 3 times.
The other thing that's happening, Randy, I don't know if you've noticed this, because you don't invite tons of people up like I do. There's many times 30% to 40% of the people I invite don't get the invite.
You know what? It does not work in the comments. You have to type it in.
Yeah, I know. I do type it in.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Walt says he's having the same problem I am. Isn't that strange, Walt? Randy Savalas. Nice. That looks great. I'm going to have to cut more off. I'm too shiny.
You look awesome in a suit. Look at that. You do. You look great in a suit. When is the last
that guy still alive, by the way?
No, he's dead.
He's long gone, yeah.
Not long gone. He died in the last, I think, 5-6 years, I think.
No, okay.
But women loved him, Randy. Loved him. He was a huge sex symbol. But I think that was more his personality. He was a take charge kind of guy. I don't know anybody like that. Yeah.
There you go. I hear you. They are asking people to wear 2 masks instead of 1. Really?
What is the
My
benefit
wife
of that?
wears 2 masks every day.
You're going to have people dropping, like falling down, especially in warm countries. They're going to be fainting from the lack of airflow. That's crazy.
Bella said I should broadcast the blizzard. Yeah, we'd love to see it.
Yes, please do, Bella. That would be great.
It'd be wonderful to see. Randy looks like a used car salesman in that picture.
Bella, if you get on the internet, in the sense of going Ethernet through your computer, invite Randy and I, both of us, and we'll do our very best to get your numbers up for you. So
exactly.
We'll do everything we can. I know Fraser would help you, because Fraser is a helpful guy. And anybody who's in the broadcast right now and you're doing the challenge, feel free to ask me. I'll come in, especially if you, like, so many people, Randy, have been at like 150, 160, 2 hours later, 180. And they're trying to get, and if you go in, it'll be 4 seconds, 300. 350.
Yeah, but it's too late now. If you didn't meet the first week, it is past. You only had till midnight last night.
Oh, so you're done. Okay, so anybody who signed up and is struggling to get the numbers, I'm pretty sure Randy will help me. He's helped you. I'm in a position now that I'm okay, especially at the 250. But to get the 500 during the time, I needed Randy. I couldn't do it. But I thought, Randy, at the beginning, it was 500 every day.
Yeah, but we were helping everyone, so it's no problem.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Fraser looks like he stole cookies out of the cookie jar. What do you want to say, Fraser?
No, I'm not. I'm watching the chat. I'm looking at because you have to look the opposite way, because I'm looking at the chat as well. So reading that.
Are you liking the comments on your post you did there? I think that's a great post. There's nothing terrible about that. I think he looks great.
Monday morning motivational humor. Sounds good.
You know what's weird, Randy? I've not seen any indication that you went on the other networks. In fact, I don't have. Have you seen anything from Facebook here?
No, not yet. They haven't popped on.
What is going on?
And it says they're running, but they have not popped up.
No, but I usually get an indication on my iPad that you're on air. I've got nothing.
I've only got the first one when I started, and it was 10, 15 minutes late. So we do have some issues.
It's crazy. All right, folks, I'm going to move on here. But can you guys basically tell me anything you're grateful for before we go? I always like to end it that way. What are you grateful for, Randy?
I'm grateful that you have reached 506 actual people seeing this live. Even though the network is slow, you still managed to cross the 500 mark. Fantastic.
Well, it was you, my friend. It was you.
There you go.
And Fraser got us at least 100 with the dancing. At least, if we'd had full network, you could have got us 200.
Yeah, that's how many subscribers I lost during the dance.
Are you going to dance before we go, Fraser? No dance. You only dance once per show. Is that in your contract?
It depends. Depends on the terms and conditions.
Oh, Walt says it says 578 here.
It's 578 on mine.
Yeah, but if you press, the only ones that count are the ones when you press the blue eyeball.
Yeah.
So the blue eyeball is 516.
That's
the other ones don't count.
That's what I have.
Yeah, you have to have the blue eyeball.
Yes. If your eyes aren't blue, they're not good. Oh, we got a new one here. Wait, well, we'll have to look at this. Yeah, I like that one. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's myself with General Ali Shalan, retired National Guard.
Yeah,
we're in Riyadh somewhere.
He's got his pet camel there. That's quite impressive.
Confirmed. This British spy on Facebook. Okay, thank you. So it did go up. So
Finally?
British spy comments. Yes.
What's your pet?
Well, my eyes are blue. Yeah, my eyes are blue and green mix.
I still don't have it, Randy. That's so weird. I'm going to look here. Have you thought any further about getting a nice Chromebook?
I've thought about it, but I need to test it somewhere. I hate buying without testing.
I agree. Mine, if it had a better chipset. Today, I'm going to try again. I'm going to try my Chromebook, my one that's not it's a mid. I think you need slightly better. But when I was on other people's broadcast, it was very clear. And
thank
functionality
you from Twitter.
Okay, see, that's the first Twitter I've seen.
Yeah, Twitter just started coming in. I have a few from Facebook.
All right,
and Bella is telling us that she's definitely going to broadcast this lovely weather soon.
Okay, well,
Joe throwing out the super hearts. Whoop whoop.
All right, why don't we stay on 5 more minutes and see if we get some Twitter people here. I'm now curious.
Yeah, let's see. It started going up immediately, so let's see how much more it goes up.
Yeah. So anybody on Twitter, if you can do me a favor and just basically tell me how long you have been on and when you saw the broadcast.
Yeah, it'd be nice to know. Did you just see it or has it been on a while?
It's weird, man.
I see 602 now. Yeah, it just went over to 606 as soon as Twitter kicked in. So it's climbing up quickly now.
So
let me check Twitter. It went up 100 plus people just in a second.
Something's not right.
Yeah.
So do we just make a whole bunch of people on Twitter upset? Like, what if people left comments and we didn't see them and they think we're ignoring them?
Yeah, that's a problem. That's why I try to explain every show that we're sorry. Sometimes the comments don't work properly. Cup of Joe's on Twitter. Whoop, whoop. I deleted the dumb Twitter, said Bulldog Mom. No problem. A lot of people have been doing that.
Cup of Joe, do you want to come up for a minute and say hello? I'll invite him. I like Cup of Joe. He helps everybody.
Cup Joe is a saint.
He is one of the kindest people, and he sponsors so many people.
Yeah, I got Periscope notification 45 minutes ago. No Twitter. Okay, Jason did not see it on Twitter. There's a problem.
Well, Twitter for you is huge, and Twitter for me is huge. So if I
Yeah,
don't get
my Twitter audience is large.
no, but if I go on by myself and I don't have Twitter like in it, I'm going to lose 25% of my views, guaranteed.
Okay, let me look at this again. Periscope had 56 people, Happs 547, YouTube only 3 on Facebook. Twitter is not publicized yet. Okay, we have a problem.
So it's not on Twitter at all. I'm going to look on my my page, and then I'll check over here. That is very
Wake
strange.
up, Fraser. The message above came up straight away from Twitter. Okay, good.
See, it's working in certain areas. In other words, like I got no notifications for you, and I get all
Okay,
your
yeah, they said the Twitter post was there, but they did not receive a notification now that they're checking. So it did not notify people. Did you do
Yeah,
any political stuff recently?
not that I'm aware of.
Fraser, did you do any political stuff recently?
Nope.
I don't think none of us are political, so that's kind of strange.
I've never had a problem ever with Twitter. I've never been banned. I've never been flagged. That's
Yeah, me neither. I never have
in
a
10,
problem.
in 10 years, never. Nothing. Like zero. So now on Happs, yes, I have recently had problems. I don't think I'm I don't think I'm everybody's flavor, and that's okay. You don't have to be everybody's flavor on here. You know. The other thing is too, how many people this week, if you can, just put a number 1 up. You're going to do your first broadcast that you've done on Happs. You
You
know,
need to go to the settings and select all posts on Twitter. Okay. I will have to redo I'm going to double check my settings. Maybe something's wrong.
so in Canada right now, they're saying that only 59% of the people are listening to the restrictions and complying. The other 41% have given up and don't care if they get fined. They're just doing what they want to do.
It's getting to that stage over here as well. I think because you got all the supermarket car parks.
Walt 2, George 1, welcome. That's very unique. That I'm reading in Saudi. That's why they may restrict again, is because people are not paying attention.
Well, I think
They
people
went back to the gathering and grouping and doing the things they're not supposed to.
So George is going to do his first broadcast. Is that correct? Cup of Joe, yay! Cup of Joe. Hi, buddy.
Hello.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you and I can see you, and I'm grateful to see you. When are you going to start broadcasting? Because I'll gladly help you, and I know Randy will.
I'm not really a broadcaster. I never have anything to say, so I just like listening to people.
Cup of Joe is our number 1 behind the scenes comedian. Cup of Joe, you have sent me to the bathroom at least 500 times in the past 2 years. I got to pee from laughing so much at some of your comments. So give me a break. Cup of Joe just, oh my God. Some of the things you say, I can't.
Yeah.
I have to go to the bathroom before I pee my pants.
So Cup of Joe, listen, if you ever want to do a show, I'll gladly come, and I have enough to say for 19 people. Randy has at least, maybe 20. So, we never run out of things to talk about. So we would just even, we'd be fine. And if you need some creative dancing in the background and some weird memes, you've got Fraser. There you go. You've got all this. You got all the support you need. But I can't tell you how many times I go into someone else's room and they see you and they're just so happy to see you. And I can't believe how many people you support. Like,
I don't mind. I like helping out other people. You know,
Couple Joe, how is your Twitch going these days?
the Twitch has been great. You know, I'm on watching people every day.
Okay, I'm going to try to get back in the morning on Twitch again and do more. I'm having a problem with the comments.
What does that mean, Randy?
If I turn my computer on, the comments stop on my phone.
Oh, okay. Well, invite
And
me to your Twitch things. I'll come in occasionally, and if I
come
drive
in
you crazy,
anytime. We have a good crowd there.
yeah, yeah. I have not done anything Twitch. When are they going to have it where they have ease, where you can easily do it? I know you can't, but I can. But I would love to be able to have these broadcast on Twitch. So I'm
Oh,
going to
you
have
can
to,
do it right now. You just got to set it up with your stream key.
and I'll be rocking. So.
Yes.
Cup of Joe, what is it that draws you to these communities and like for you to spend the amount of hours that you do? Is this a good way for you to fill your day? Like,
Yeah, that's what I do. I don't do much anyway, so the internet, watching people, you know, interact and stuff on it, you know, it interests me, you know.
yeah, I would love to have you as a guest anytime you want to come on in the morning, or if I've got other things going on. Please feel, if you feel like you're camera ready. For Fraser, he usually has to warm up, eat his breakfast, yawn. There's a few things that he does, and then we do it. But you're always welcome. And if
Thank
you want to build something, I'll gladly help you. And I know Randy thinks the world of you as well.
Cup of Joe is getting his passport. He's coming to the Philippines. He's going to get
Yeah,
married. He's going to have 7 children. They're all going to be boys, and he's going to name them all Randy.
it's all.
He's got something here.
This is
You got
the
your
application.
Oh, you got your birth certificate.
No,
Fantastic.
this is the application for the passport. I'm still waiting for my birth certificate to come in because I need to send them a copy,
Okay.
and also I got to give them a picture, a small ID picture, which they could do right at the motor vehicles.
Yeah, you can do those actually at home on your computer, and then you send them to this place, and they make them the right size, or you can do it.
The only thing is that I think I don't know if I'm getting ripped off or anything because I gave them money for the birth certificate and for the passport. They filled the money I gave them filled out all the information they did themselves. I just had to sign it. And now I get a paper in for the passport after I gave them money that it says prepare to give them an extra $110 plus a application fee and a $25 execution fee.
That's expedited service. Are you trying to get fast service?
No, I don't know. I'm just trying to get a passport.
Yeah, when we get off here, I'll
I already
message you.
gave them money. I already gave
Yeah, they're
them
trying
money.
to charge you for expedited service, but it only speeds it up by 5 days. It's not like it's a big service.
So I don't know
Yeah,
why
it makes
they're
it
asking
5
for
days
more money.
quicker, which is really no help.
Yeah. So listen, folks, I do have to get ready for my day. I got to start my work. Cup of Joe, thank you for coming in. I hope all those things work out fabulously for you. I don't think you have to have exactly 7 or 8 children, whatever he said, and they don't all have to be Randy. Fraser, what are you currently grateful for besides your physique and your weightlifting abilities?
I'm grateful for some good news this start of a good week, which always can set you off in the right direction going forward, I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, and I'm super grateful the Cup of Joe's with us today. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for everything you do. And Randy, I think
Glad
the
to
world
be
would
here.
be. All right, take care. Bye, Fraser.